Working for life. He's done stuff for Facebook. Who else?
Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. I feel it. I believe money keeps coming to me. Coming to me now. I'm not worried about how. Oh yeah, money is coming to me. Come on, come on, come on. The universe is working for me. It's working. I just feel it. I believe. Working for me now. I'm not worried about how. Oh yeah, money is coming to me. More than enough to live. More than enough to give. More than enough to share. Feel like already here. More than enough to shout. More than enough to power. More than enough to say. And left hope to give away. Money is coming to me.
What's going on? Welcome to the call. Welcome to the call, everyone. We're going to be getting started here in about 1 minute. Please reach out to the community, Generation 12. Let them know we are on this call. You guys, we're going to start in 45 seconds. So just feel the vibe of this song and believe that this money is raining down on y'all.
And I'm not worried about how. Oh yeah, money is coming to me. More than enough to live. More than enough to give. More than enough to share. Feel like already here.
Starting here in about 30 seconds. Let's go.
More than enough to drive. More than enough to save. And left hope to give away.
Money is coming to me. Yeah, baby. 15 more minutes, we're getting started.
Coming to me now. I'm not worried about how. Oh yeah, money is coming to me. Come on, 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 come on. I believe it. I just feel it. I believe. Coming to me now. I'm not worried about how. Oh yeah, money is coming to me.
All right. Greetings, everyone. Peace and love. This is Access Love, you guys. We have a lot of new people. If this is your first time getting on this call, we do this call every Sunday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, not unless otherwise posted. And this call is really for you guys. It's really just to get your mind, your body, and your spirit together, for this new week. And so today, we had to cover a couple things we're going to cover over to just make your, hold on, let me pause this. Just to make, your Forex journey easy, just to make it easier. And also we're going to do a little exercise today, really just get down with forming a healthier relationship with money. Because here's the thing, we may not really realize it or not, but how we treat money or how we talk about money affects how much money we actually have. Like it really does. And so today we're going to get to the root of that. But first off, I want to shout all of y'all out. Oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh. Like, you guys have been showing up and showing out. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Phyllis for finishing up her academy, you guys. She's been in less than a month, and she's already knocked out her academy. Shout out to Sunshine for hitting her 2 and free, membership. She's no longer paying for a membership anymore, you guys. Shout out to Clarissa for stepping up and wanting to step up in a leadership position. She's actually going to be showing us some things about the harmonic scanner and how to do the price trap strategy on Wednesdays. So shout out to Clarissa for opening herself up to help the community come up. Also shout out to Mr. Ray, man. Mr. Ray's been showing up and showing out. He's been doing one-on-ones with people, helping people, learn the strategy. So definitely shout out to him. He's also going to be doing some of the education, also with J Boss. So just shout out to all of you guys. Shout out to Love Key. Shout out to David. Shout out to Tehran. Shout out to shout out to Zach. Latrice. Shout out to Jen. Shout out to all of you guys for showing up for yourself today. So you all are doing an amazing job. I definitely have to say you guys have to really realize that you're showing up and showing out for yourself. So one of the things I want to kind of I'm going to open up for questions, and I would definitely want to hear how your week has been going and what are some things you've been facing. But I kind of want to open it up with time management. Now, we all have things to do, you guys. But one of the things that I have to learn on my journey, and I feel like it will really help you, and I'm actually going to help. Maybe some of you guys already do it. I think I have Miss Love Key. I'm going to ask her, is actually planning out, literally looking at Monday through Monday. You gotta sit down and write it, right? You gotta actually sit down and look at Monday to Monday. You gotta be like, what time do I get up and what time do I go to sleep? Because here's the thing, when we're transforming ourselves into a higher frequency of money, we also have to start to get our health together, our physical well-being together. So whether that's getting up, doing a couple sit-ups, a couple push-ups, doing some yoga, moving your body, all of this goes towards your well-being. I hear a couple people saying that, they're tired after work. Well, when you start to incorporate, what you're eating, and you start to incorporate moving that body, it starts to give you more energy, more prana, more focus to strive towards your goals. So there's a lot of videos. A lot of people don't know where to start, but we can easily, YouTube is my best friend. Now, I'm not saying YouTube is it's my 100% go-to, because I'm excited that I have a roadmap to learn Forex on IM. So everything I don't really rock with on YouTube, but for simple things, for example, how to do time management, right? Let's just say you don't know how to do it. Well, guess what? We can go, right? And this is part of your personal development, that you have to put this into your day. You have to put into your day, because we all look at videos throughout the day. We know we look at, social media. Hold on, I don't think I'm sharing my camera, so wait 1 second. Okay, now I'm going to share it. So we all know we kind of go on social media and we look at different things, right? So if you go to YouTube, you can find out different tips that may work for you on learning how to really manage your time, because the truth of the matter is we all have 24 hours of the day, and we have time to learn this if we're serious, because we normally never give ourselves time to things that's serious. And let me ask you something, Miss Love Key. I got Miss Love Key here. When you started to implement a schedule and laying stuff out, how did it help for you?
it changed everything. I'm not on here.
Oh, you're not on? Okay,
I'm
you can
not
just talk. You
video
can just
there.
talk. You can just talk loud, maybe.
Okay. It changed everything. Like, it made me get more focused. It helped me be able to be more focused. And it actually improved my trading too.
Gotcha.
Surprisingly.
Got you. So when you first joined it seemed overwhelming, but once you started to put in the time management and get organized, how did that make your experience feel?
It did. It did, because in the beginning it felt like, because I was working at the time too in the beginning, it felt like I wasn't having enough time to actually study and look at the videos the way that I wanted to. So because of that, I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted to see. So once I was able to get my schedule right out, and like, because then I picked the educator, and so I knew the time that the educator that I wanted to see was coming on. So I was able to put my schedule the way that that was, and so then I was able to have more profitable situation when it came to my trades.
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. So there you go, you guys. Before and after, she didn't have, because some of you guys maybe right now, it may feel overwhelming to you, or, it feels like you're not getting the results that you want right now. And it's just simply because you're all over the place. But when you get a focal point and you really sit down and you say, look, this is one I'm going to study. Right here and right now is when I'm going to study. This is the time where I'm going to mark up the charts. When you get clear like that, it just makes it better. And then that brings me into being organized. So I challenge you to do some homework, you guys, and really just, because I'm not going to get really deep on, there's different ways you could do time management. You could do like an alarm and say, hey, look, I'm only going to spend or invest XYZ amount of time into doing this. Let me set my alarm. She wants to.
One thing I was gonna say, me and Tay, my brother, we had wrote down. I know you had talked about it too. Like, actually, really writing down how, like, literally writing it down so you can see it. How many hours you work, how many hours you sleep, and then seeing how much time you really have free. Because a lot of times we think we don't have free time, but we're using that time to what we call decompress from our day or relax from our day. And we wind up spending that time just laying around or watching a movie. And I understand, because you might have had a long day, but we have to use that time after work to invest in our own dreams. So that's that.
Amazing. Good point. Does anybody struggle a little bit with like time management?
Yeah, I do a lot. And this is Teron McAdams, by the way.
Ron, what's going on?
Hey, good evening, everybody. How you doing, Miss Isaac? But yeah, I work for Amazon, and I deliver packages, and you never know when you actually get off. It just kind of depends on your load and things like that. So especially me, when I get home, I don't want to do anything, and also, just being in the military as well, that takes a lot of time out of me as well. So, it's I could definitely understand, just want to decompress and, pretty much forget about the day that you had, and, kind of just go through the motions and, kind of just prepare for the next day.
Got you. And so basically you say you do the Army and you do Amazon.
Navy and Amazon. Yep.
Navy and Amazon. Got you. Yeah, one of them gotta go. It sound like Amazon, because here's the thing: we have the golden ticket in our hand to take us anywhere we want to go. So sometimes you gotta make certain sacrifices where you're like, okay, if I'm making $60, $50, $100 here and there for 3, 4, 5 hours, couldn't I take half of that time, watch a couple of these IML TV videos, learn this strategy faster, and make that plus more at my house? You get to compress some of that time. So, that's just a suggestion. Like, we all have, like, things that we have to do. But just a suggestion to be able to maybe ask some more time. Because I think that's what Miss Key did. She actually in 90 days she just left her job and was like, I'm gonna, and I'm talking about just left the whole job and was like, I'm gonna, get serious with this full time. And now she's on tour. So sometimes you got to take that leap with faith. Because although we don't feel like it when we get home and things, it's like, but what you got in your hand can give you the time where you can chill. Shoot, you could chill because boom, you didn't place one trade for the day. You good for a week or two.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So it's kind of like fighting through the pain. Because here's the thing: when I was in my truck, I couldn't be like, well, we ain't got no internet. It's cold. I can't get to the internet and learn this academy because we ain't got no internet. But I don't want to live in this car. It would have been contradicting. You get what I'm saying? So I had to make it do what it had to do. Pull up in certain places to get the internet to learn it. So, we got to get laser focused, needless to say. But thank you guys for being transparent and sharing. I think somebody else wants to share.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Anybody else? Anybody?
I have a little trouble. It's just, I'm trying to find a little more time to do it, and I've managed to find some time, but it's like working my job. It's kind of rough, It's not so much time. It's sometimes I lose motivation and whatnot. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood for it, but I still try to do what I can.
At your job, always do your best, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always do your best. And this is what I always say. Like when you're at work, know it's temporarily. Like train your mind to have an affirmation where when you're at work, it's just like, hey, I know this is temporary. I know this is not, I know this is not long term. Like I will come up with like an affirmation. So whenever you do feel unmotivated when you're at work or something like that, you can change the way you're seeing it and kind of put it like, what? I know this not even long. I'm here, but I'm in my own world. So because sometimes you got to do what you got to do until you get to that point where you can leave your job. And so we need you mentally strong so you can hit these charts.
I'm gonna ask Love what she did to get out of her job 90 days, cause that's what I want to do right now.
Hold on. I'm gonna have her come a little close. Hold on. Okay, here she is.
Actually, I just had the leap of faith for real, with like what Isis just said. I was in the academy. I felt like I could make more money doing what I was doing because I saw that I was making more money doing what I was doing from my phone than I was doing going to that job where I didn't even feel like going there every day because I was underappreciated. So I just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take the leap of faith, and just put all my time and energy, the same time and energy that I invest into this job. I make sure I'm here on time. Actually, I make sure I'm there early. I make sure I'm, follow all their rules, all of these different things. So I took that same energy and decided to invest that in this business because I feel that it gives me more control. Well, it is giving me more control over my life. So that's how I did it. Just having the faith that I could do it because we already all see that it can be done. We're watching people every day do it. So that's it, Ray. I believe you could do it too, brother.
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Hey, family, let me just say something about Miss Love Key. I was working with her, watched her growth, even in the company that we were with. And, she approached me one day with this opportunity. And I just want to say, first of all, Love Key, thank you very much. You know nothing but from the heart and soul. But family, this girl walks and talks this. I mean, I watch her. I know it's just been a few months since she's been away from me. I'm trying to catch her. You know what I mean? She's a role model to me. So to those of you who don't know her, she's a role model. She's my role model. She's my mentor. That's all I'm gonna say about that. She's doing her. She's doing it. I'm proud of you, and I'm out of that.
Thank you, David. I'm proud of you too, bro. Thank you for seeing the vision.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's how we do. We empower and we inspire, right? Like, you're not going to get this at the workplace. So definitely, like, thank you guys for being so, transparent. And like she said, it was something key that she said. We owe it to ourselves. If we can be on time at work, whatever they tell us to do, we do it. We scared to be late. If you could put all of that energy and effort into somebody else's business, then you're going to have to, just like she said, take it just as it. Okay, you sleepy, wake up, drink you something, right? Get you a green tea or something. Knock you out 30 minutes. Because like I said, if you honestly pay scientists with yourself, when you're tired, you still have time to watch TV. So instead, put on some Bob Proctor. Just lay there. If you're tired, just lay out and listen to Bob Proctor. Instead of watching Power, listen to Bob Proctor. Listen to some affirmations. See, the more you can train your mind, which that's going to bring us into our exercise, the more you can train your mind, the more you're going to see money in your life, okay? So all of this works. It just all comes down to you. So I'll definitely say if you know you don't have a practice and you really want to take this serious, if you don't want to take it serious, I understand. But if you really want to take it serious, I want you to also know it may not come overnight. But at least you try. You not try, you do your best, right? So we got the time management. Really quick, is staying organized, right? This is another big one. I feel like, and I ask some other big ones to see who else is going something. But being organized, see, this is new. This is brand new. There's a lot of different calls. There's a lot of different things going on. A lot of, there's just it's a lot of new stuff to learn, right? And so we have to bite this off slowly. And one of the ways that I have learned, and everything that I'm telling you, I had to learn, you guys. Like, I had to go through all this and learn it. And one of the things is I just had to get more organized and use my calendar. So whenever you normally hear, somebody say, hey, put it in your planner, we're really saying take the time, put all these calls in your planner, so you'll get an alarm that goes off to let you know, when we have certain things. It really has helped me. Now, does anybody use the planner where the calls go off on their phone? How does that work for you? Has that helped you any in your journey?
I haven't had that. I personally haven't had that set up yet. I didn't know how to set that up.
Set which part up?
You said with the calls?
Yeah, how you got your your Google, how you got the calendar in your phone, you just basically go on your phone and be like Wednesday.
Oh, that's what you're referring to. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, okay, no, I'm all right. I'm tracking now. I got you.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, I know you got that. Okay, yeah. So I'm just basically, okay, that's good though. Maybe somebody else didn't know. So yeah, I'm just basically saying so there's a red flyer that's floating around, and that's what Generation 12's calls that our weekly calls. And so basically when you're first getting started, it may seem like a lot of calls, but when you already put it into your planner and then you save the Zoom link, 9 times out of 10, if I'm doing a call, this is the Zoom link. It prevents you from saying, what's the link for the call? When you're organized, it's like, oh yeah, this is Isla's call. I got this saved in my planner. I got this saved in my notepad under Zoom calls. You get what I'm saying? When you start to get a little bit more organized like that, it's not so overwhelming. You don't feel lost. So I would highly, highly recommend, if you anybody have any problems with staying organized or not knowing when the calls are.
I just put them in the Generation 12 group.
Okay, cool. Just that one. Yeah, not in the WhatsApp.
No, only in our group.
Oh, okay, cool. Anybody, or does anybody put the calls in their plan? Has everybody? Wait, who has put the calls in their planner?
I have.
Let's go, Ray. Miss Love Key says she has. Anybody else?
I
Doing
have
it right
also.
now.
Let's go. Let's go. I heard Phyllis. I heard J Boss or Katrina, I think.
Yes, this is Katrina. We have the planner at the house, the big one, and we both have our individual planners and to-dos that we map out our week as well in.
Let's go. Let's go. I seen y'all planner too. It's big up on the wall. He showed me some pictures.
Man, when you have all this going on and kids and all those moving parts, you got to make sure everything's in the right place at the right time.
And how has it helped your life? How has it helped your life, Katrina? She went away?
I'm sorry, were you talking to me?
Yeah, I said, has it helped your life since you guys got the planners and stuff?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It helps us to outline and not try to overwhelm ourselves. Like even with Tony, he does a lot in the calls and everything like that. So just making sure that when we're having events, we're planning the calls around the events where we're not having to cancel calls and things of that nature. And for me, as far as the follow-up side, for the building aspect, that's what helps me the most because I'm able to go get a date, firm date. You said next Thursday you want me to follow up with you? Perfect. I put their name in my planner so I know on that day that that's who I'm supposed to be contacting, so nobody's falling through the cracks.
Amazing. That was a hot. Let's go. Let's go, G12. Let's go, y'all.
So I'm just waiting for this pipeline to bust open because we've been putting in the work for sure.
Hey, it's harvest time. It's coming up. Don't even worry. Just keep doing the work. That's the beauty in this. A lot of times we look for instant gratification. And what's beautiful about this is compound. Like I'm just so proud of a lot of you guys are so very new still, like 2 months, 3 months. But you guys have learned a lot. Like in my eyes, like just sitting back, being somebody who's been doing this for almost maybe 3 years now. Like just seeing you guys it's just amazing. So I would definitely just check out some of these videos. There's so many. Take some of your spare time when you get home and you're tired. Instead of watching a football game, lay out and listen to 7 things organized people do. If you want to take this serious, and you want to lighten up the load and make it easier for your life, this is where it starts. Like, this is where I learned. I just binge watched videos on how to do these certain things because I didn't know at first either. So we're going to really quick, guys, because I want to mark up some charts. Yes, hello?
That's me. Bless me. Sorry.
Oh, gesundheit. All right, you guys. So really quick, because I want to mark up some charts. Really quick before we mark up charts, I want everybody to know Christopher Terry has extended the promotion of the $199 to get started to the end of December 31st. You guys, that's phenomenal impact for the community. Like, wow.
Oh.
Like, think about that. And on top of that, look, Chad's doing a $60 rebate. Like, some of you guys were brand new. You could have contributed to it if you would have did the simple little task, but $60 rebate. I'm just thinking about how many people's lives I can save. Because like I always tell you guys, if Love Key would have never told David, would have never told Clarissa, would have never told y'all about this because she just didn't want to help you guys, you wouldn't be here today. If I would have never told Sunshine or Aldo would never be making money on gold right now. If I would have never told Love Key about this, Love Key would still be at her job. You get what I'm saying?
Thank
So
God.
you get what I'm saying? I'm so glad I told you. I'm glad I told you, right?
Thank God. Thank God.
Yes. So all I'm saying is, remember, G12 is about culture. It's about getting people to the point where they're not operating in generational poverty. They're operating in generational wealth. And we can do that by, no, you don't have to sit down and coach them and mentor them and show them how to mark up the charts. That's what IML Academy is for, and that's what our study group is for. Our study group is for all of us to come together as a community to learn this skill. So as you learn, your friends and family that really hate their job, that really, some of the goals that you have, think about some of the goals that they have too. You know they're not going to get it for their job. So I really encourage people to impact some people's lives. Just simply invite them to some of the many calls. You have the flyer on days that we have what we call guest impact calls, where we're really impacting and sharing this knowledge. Get some of your family and friends on there. Just let them know it's a financial literacy, event, and get you a free membership. Because here's the thing, a lot of people knock the free membership, but when the membership comes up, they can't pay it. Now that doesn't make any sense. Now you have an opportunity to get a whole free membership. So definitely take advantage of this. See how many people, because you know what I do when I wake up? When I wake up, I say, who can I help today? Who can I impact today? Who is looking for what I have today? I say those words, and the right people, the right place lines up in my favor. So I definitely wanted to put that out there. One last thing before we get into this thing is, you guys, we're going to be starting live training December 1st. But after talking to some of the leadership, we noticed that we need to lower the lot size. The training plan that we have right now is a little bit aggressive. And since some of you guys are still brand new with trading, we're going to have to reduce that lot size. Now, granted, everybody is grown. They can do what they want to do. I'm not responsible for any trades that you take or any trades that you put into your trading account. But we will be modifying the trading plan to make it a different lot size to go with your account. Did anybody have any questions?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So like, how much money will I need to put into the account?
I would still put 150 in there, 100 to 150. You'll just half whatever it is. So if you start with 150, and let's just say, I'm just using an example. Let's just say we start off with a 50-cent lot size, and then somebody said, well, I only want to do 100. Then they'll start off with probably like a 30-cent lot size. So the lot size would just be a tad different, but we'll have it broken down, and we'll kind of just show you which one you can choose from. It's all up to you, but we'll show you.
All right, cause like I already got like $50 in my account. I'm ready to go right now, but like I'm trying to wait for the plan. I feel like it'd be best to wait.
Yeah. You definitely want to, because the money's going to be there. You know what I'm saying? You definitely want to wait. And if you're going to start with 50, then you're going to have to just build it up. You're probably going to have to use like a GBP pair, or use something like gold, or something that is going to really grow that account to that 100, 150.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm going to really quick, you guys. I only have about 6 minutes on here. I want to share this quick exercise with you guys. Something I really want you to think about. I'm not even going to read it all, but I've been reading this David Icke, Reverend Ike's book, and it speaks a lot about finances and cultivating, a healthy mindset with money. And I want to read something, and actually got some questions really quick. So it says, everything is a condition of the mind. The idea comes first, and then the manifestation of the idea. You can't do, and you cannot have anything until it's first an idea. So think about it. Anything you're thinking about is going to happen, right? So it says to determine your financial psychology, ask yourself this: what is my attitude towards money? Ask yourself consciously right now, right? What is your attitude towards money? And I hope you're taking notes, because you may gotta ponder on this later. Next, the author says, I really never heard anybody prong into the psychology area of money, right? So really ask yourself that, right? Okay, so it says, how do you feel about money? That's the second question. How do you honestly feel about money? How does money make you feel? So you don't have to answer now, but I really challenge you to get nitty gritty later. So it says your attitude towards money has everything to do with your experience with money. So however you treat money, that's how, why, and certain amounts of money come into your life. Your attitude towards money will draw money to you or repel money to you. Your positive attitude towards money will help you maneuver into a better position of financial compensation. A negative attitude towards money can even cut you off from getting that job or that position you would bring to get a better financial reward. So you got to honestly ask yourself right now, think about your relationship with money. How have you been talking about money? Remember, your attitude towards money will draw money to you or repel it. So if money isn't coming to you right now, how are you speaking to it? Right? Ask yourself that. So it says, are you indifferent to money? That's the next question. Are you indifferent to money? It says, as I have been dealing with people through the ministry, I have discovered some interesting things about people and their attitude towards money. Those who are indifferent towards money do not have a good relationship with money, right? So it says, hold on. It says, oh, I got it. It says, he was basically saying, I counseled a very artistic lady in Beverly Hills, California recently. Her late husband left her a wealthy woman, but she said her money was getting away from her. She wondered why, so I listened to her. Within 60 seconds after she started talking, I discovered that the reason the lady was losing money was because of her indifference for it, right? So it was her attitude towards the money. That's why he can already tell that's why it wasn't coming to her. So I'm not going to read all of it. It's just some key points that I want you guys to really think about, right? Because it really hit home. So here's an affirmation that you can say about money, okay? Write this down. My positive interest in money increases money in my life. My positive interest in money increases money in my life. I'm going to take a picture. Don't worry if you didn't get that, right? Because I want to finish it up, right? So it says learn to deal with your money as a psychologist would. Deal with your money as a personality, right? For example, it says for example, money is beautiful, right? You got to talk to it like it's a woman, he says. I talk about money as it was a person because money is a psychic vibration. Money is energy. It's alive. In some of my money sermons, I've told you money is just like a woman. There is an old Irish pub which states money sworn an oath that nobody that did not love her, she would never ever visit. So you gotta think about it. Money is alive. And it says treat it like a woman. How would you want to treat a woman? Some of y'all may not be treating women too good, so you need to really think about it, right? So if you've been treating your money shady, that's why the money has not came to you, right? Money is a person. Money has a mentality. Money has emotions. Money has feelings. And if you hurt the feelings of money, she is going to stay away from you or give you trouble or both, right? You may personify money to yourself, however, but it's very sensitive, right? So this is going to turn off. I only have one more thing to read, and I wanted to mark up some charts so we can hop right back on here for about 10 to 15 minutes. I need all 16 people, and I see y'all names on here, right? I need y'all to hop back on here so we can. Yeah, y'all try to pull on fast one with me, baby. I'm like one of them teachers.
Yeah, you a mess. You a mess.
All right, y'all, get back on here. I see y'all in a sec.